Present, thoughtful, and engaging, Mercury's transit through Taurus is here to help us prioritize where our attention flows. Let's talk about Mercury's ingress into Taurus. This is a two-part transit, but let's cover the basics first. So first of all, this is a very welcome shift for us. We haven't had a planet, a personal planet in an earth sign in quite a while. We've had a lot of air and fire action, which means that the energy's been moving quick. And Mercury just zipped through fiery Aries. So we got a lot off of our chest and there was just a lot happening in our mind. And now it's time to be still. It's time to be present. It's time to think about quality over quantity in terms of where we are directing our attention. Mercury in Taurus is going to help us to become present with what really, really matters. And less is more here. I know so many people with this placement, and I just love Mercury in Taurus as a personal placement because I find that these people who have this placement are really, really present and they are really great listeners. And not only that, but they offer really sound and sweet, solid advice too. And no pressure to take it or anything. They're just really observant and really thoughtful and really caring. So hopefully we can all imbibe some of those good conversational vibes here during this transit. So as I mentioned, this is a two-part transit. Mercury will be in Taurus from April 10th through April 29th. It's going to start to slow down because we have a retrograde coming that is going to split its time between Gemini and Taurus. So Mercury will eventually retrograde back from 4 degrees Gemini and station direct at 26 degrees and 5 minutes of Taurus. And that will be a big deal. So Mercury will actually station direct on June 3rd. That degree should sound very, very familiar because we just recently had a Mercury retrograde where Mercury stationed direct at that degree of Capricorn, holding a conjunction with Pluto. This time, Mercury will be trining Pluto for a solid 2 weeks in the same way that Mercury stationed in a conjunction with Pluto, holding that for 2 weeks. So we may see sort of a continuation of the story that began at the end of January and beginning of February. So whatever big decisions, whatever was sort of coming to light for you in a very significant way, this Mercury retrograde in Taurus, Gemini and Taurus, will represent a significant turning point in that story. That degree is also important because we had an eclipse at 27 degrees Taurus this past November of 2021, and it was at the same degree, 27 degrees Taurus. Between now and then, we will also have a lunar eclipse at 25 degrees Scorpio opposite that point. So by the time Mercury stations direct at 26 Taurus at the beginning of June, it will be activating not just one, but 2 eclipses. So if you have personal planets at the late degrees of the fixed signs, so roughly between 24 and 28 of the fixed signs, just know that this period is a little bit of a pressure cooker. There's going to be some significant developments coming to light. Eclipses are revelatory, and that's what Mercury retrogrades really are too, are about taking a step back so that we can reevaluate our direction moving forward. So if you have planets there and you would like some extra support, let me know. We can always connect in a one-on-one session. But until then, and we will be talking a lot more about Mercury and Taurus, but for now, that was your little sneak preview of Mercury and Taurus, and that was your astrology shot of the day. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today. Book your next astrology reading with me by visiting my website, where you can also sign up for my newsletter and stay up to date on courses, events, and new articles. Bye.